They do incubate their eggs inside their mouths for about 7 to 10 days. So during that time, they limit feeding.
Okay.
Directly there, we have a Kenya Sandbar. A Kenya Sandbar is a pet snake. Mostly it's non-venomous. It's an egg-giving bird snake. It's a giving bird snake, not an egg-laying. So this Kenya Sandbar has a short bullet head. So the short bullet head is usually for it to be able to burrow inside the sand. So,
okay. Another step.
Directly there, it's an African rock python.
Whoa!
African rock python. This is still a juvenile. If it could be old enough, I think you could have seen difference, because when it's old, it's kind of dark in color as compared to this one. This one is kind of bright. It's around 2 years of age.
So what's the lifespan of this one?
These ones can live up to 40 years of age, depending on where they are. Yeah. So this one kills by constriction. Constriction is breaking of bones for the prey.
Okay.
Yeah. So directly there is a brown house snake. Brown house snake is the snakes that are usually found mostly at home. They are very quick in biting, but most of the time they have no venom, or they have no venom at all. So they do vary in color. There is a gray one and a brown one.
Okay.
Yeah. When it bites you, you'll only be given tetanus. It's an egg-laying snake, about 2 to 16 eggs.
So it is not poisonous?
It is not poisonous.
This one?
This one is not poisonous.
Okay.
You're thinking it's poisonous? This one is an egg eater. An egg eater mostly feeds on the eggs. Mostly when after feeding on the eggs, it ejects out the shells, but it swallows the yolk. So around the neck, it's kind of adapted to the function of feeding on eggs. It kind of crush it. When it feeds on the eggs, it looks like this. And after ejecting, the shells must come out and the yolk goes in. So it has a way of sucking out.
The lifespan of this one?
This one I ain't sure for sure.
Okay.
Can't lie with that.
See over there. Which one is this?
This is a boomslang. Boomslang means tree snake. So tree snake are mostly it's a South African name. That's why it has the name boomslang. Directly there is a speckled sand snake. This one here is the speckled sand snake.
What?
Speckled sand snake have mild venom, while boomslang have the hematoxic venom. Hematoxic meaning when it bites you, both internal and external bleeding will occur.
So it is poisonous?
It's poisonous. The boomslang is very poisonous, but it has back fangs. Back fangs meaning it has to stretch wide open so that it may bite you.
Okay.
And it's non-aggressive unless you piss it off. So speckled sand snake has no venom. It has a mild venom, meaning it will only kill the rodents, but for humans, it can't affect humans, maybe if one is sick or has low immunity. Directly there's another link marked directly over
That's,
there.
I don't know if I can see it well.
It's a link mark.
It's so small. Where? There are so many here.
This one is called the central pit. Central pit is
Where is it? Can't even see it well.
It has gone also. Directly there's a Jackson snake.
Ebu talk about this one before
it's
it goes.
Boomslang. It's still a boomslang. Like the one you saw, this one and that one, and a boomslang. And that one directly there, the grey one, is a hissing sand snake. That one.
The one says something like that?
Yeah, something like that, yeah. Hissing sand snake.
That one?
Yeah. And the one directly there from the far distance.
The black one?
The black one is called Jackson snake.
Ebu, we go, we see. You said this one is called?
This one is a Jackson snake, and it can't attack the bunny or the rabbit because the bunny is kind of big in size as compared to it. Mostly snakes do love to swallow their prey as a whole, not at parts. Yes.
So this one's here, ijauma hii?
Yeah? Ina hibernate, ina cool down. Ndio maana ina shake hivyo. Sinaoni kwa live.
Where? No one will, but it's okay.
Gabon viper belongs to the family Viperidae. Viperidae consist of vipers and adders. These are giving birth snakes. They do give birth to live young ones of about 10 to 30 young ones. Identification mark of a Gabon viper is the spear mark on the middle of the head, and also the hourglass marking across the body, together with the rectangular marking towards the spine. So that's how you identify a Gabon viper. A Gabon viper is highly venomous. It has the cytotoxic venom, and it has the longest fangs among all snakes of about 4 centimeters long.
Okay.
So it has cytotoxic, meaning cells will rot immediately after biting. So most of the patients are being amputated.
What? So it is very dangerous.
It's very dangerous. So vipers and Dada belong to the same family. So this one is the Pafada. Pafada are usually identified by the V markings on the body. So the V markings are the indicates of a Pafada. Pafada mostly you can easily confuse it with the ground because it's kind of dull in color. Yeah, it has also the cytotoxic venom. So these ones too are giving birth snake, and the other one I showed you over there. So the gestation period is about 7 months.
7 months.
Yeah. 2 months less than
What do
humans.
these snakes eat?
1 day old chick or mice. Inside here we feed them with mice, but outside there they can feed even in small mammals and also rodents mostly and lizards.
Yeah, so guys, we're coming live from Snack Park, Nairobi. So please like the video, share, subscribe. Yeah, it's my first time to be here. Like I'm learning some things here. So thank you so much. Those ones.
Nile monitor lizard are the greenish one, and the ones which are brown in color, they are called Savannah monitor lizard. Nile monitor lizards mostly they do lay their eggs on holes of termites, but the Savannah female ones are responsible for building the nest. So Nile are kind of lazy, but they are huge in size as compared to the Savannah.
So the huge one is the male.
Male ones are the ones with, I think I can't differentiate them now, so, unless you look at the genitals. Yeah, but also the size can differentiate them. So male ones kind of appear bigger as compared to female ones. Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm not specific at here. I will pick out and say this one is a male, that one is a male. So
Okay. We are still learning, eh?
that one there is a Pafada. Pafada are the most dangerous in Africa. They're over there, they're kind of 3 or 4.
Okay.
300 edge. So
Sorry?
leopard tortoise. Over here, they're called leopard tortoise because of the rosette markings on the body. So they have a lifespan of about 300 years. And here we have one which is 100 years. So the ones
100 years?
Yeah.
What is it?
The ones which have faded the marks on their body. So you see, this one is brighter bodied. But that one over there, and there's another one over there, which that one is 100. Snake that killed the Queen of Egypt, the one whose Hassan was bitten by a cobra. So she felt pity about the situation, and she threw herself inside a pit of cobras. And they were non-spitting cobras, to be specific, it was an Egyptian cobra. This one has a neurotoxic venom. Neurotoxic meaning it will cause paralysis. It's usually identified by the creamish marking along the body, the creamish blotches. Non-spitting one, non-spitting or all cobras do form hoods. Hoods are to scare away predators or prey. All spitting cobra have 2 types of venom, cytotoxic and the neurotoxic. So about cytotoxic cells will rot, neurotoxic paralysis. So digestion for the spitting cobra is kind of easier as compared to this one, to the other non-spitting cobras.
Okay.
Identification mark for the red spitting cobra is the black marking on the neck.
The black mark on the neck.
Yeah.
Okay.
This one is just among cobras that we have inside here. So this one has the double amount of venom, of red spitting cobra. So if it bites you, it will eject double amount. So most patients who are bitten by the brown spitting cobra tend not to survive.
You die faster.
Not as fast as that. You can survive for 12 hours. They grow up to 2.7 meters long. So under there it's a black neck spitting cobra.
And this is as fast as a black mamba?
No.
Your family, cobras and mambas are from the same family. The family is Elapidae. Elapidae meaning cobras and mambas. So this one is a green mamba. All mambas identification mark is a coffin-shaped head and a smiley face. This one has the neurotoxic venom, meaning it will cause paralysis.
This one, the green one.
Yeah.
But it says the green one.
That
About one?
1 ton or 1,000 kilograms. So that one, to be specific, is a Nile crocodile. Nile crocodile are mostly found in rivers and in freshwater side. Yeah, they can hunt huge and massive prey like the way we see in Mara River. Yeah. So this one is around 8 years old. It's a crocodile.
This is a
Alligator.
Ooh, This thing is so big.
It was brought here in 1967.
1967. How old is it?
I think it's around 80 because
80.
I think it's around 80 because it was brought here in 1967, 50 years ago. And when it arrived, also it had lived in America.
What's the lifespan of this Nini?
But they can live up to 120.
Boy, this is so big.
They are kind of docile or shy of death because they have two types of venom. They have the cardiotoxic venom and the neurotoxic, meaning paralysis and heart attack. So,
Heart attack?
Yeah.
Oh, when they bite someone?
Yeah, when they bite you. They're the fastest. In fact, they move 5 meters per second. And also they grow up to they can grow up to a huge length of about 3.5 meters long.
Yeah, I see they're so long.
They are olive or grayish in color depending on where they are from. And also they have a coffin-shaped head like all mambas and a smiley face. Very alert, in fact.
You hear that? The snake has a smiling face.
Great plated lizard. Great plated because of the markings on the back. They look like platings. And it's on top of a hinchback tortoise. Hinchback because it has a mark at the side to help it hide the hind legs. Yeah. So hapa kuna kuwaga na fresh water na salt water.
Oh, these are the Nini now.
Hii inaitwa European eel. European eel juu ya inakaa kama nyoka ndio ikapata jina eel. Alafu if it's alone it can survive up to 85 years of age.
85?
Lakini
This one?
Lakini ikiwa na the other gender after mating na zimelay eggs sana sana kwa shores za sea, both male na female zinakufa. So I think one of them commits suicide. This is kama lava birds. Zote zinakufa. So here we have an African rock python. African rock python. African lungfish. African lungfish because it's breathed through the lungs and it's a primitive fish. It's the one that it's posted there at the gallery.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah. So this one can survive 3 to 4 years outside water.
Outside water?
Yeah, breathing through the lungs.
Ah.
And also these gills or fins help it to locomote when inside the mud.
Okay.
So this one is the sea aquarium or the marine aquarium. So here we have Simachi. These are live things that are found inside the waters. So the eyes are these ones which are purple in color and the mouth is inside there. Also we have hydras, these ones on top of corals. They usually mostly are parasitic, so they depend on corals to survive. Same as here we have Simachis. So here we have a blue-linked starfish. Blue-linked starfish because of its shape is a star. And this one is Dianaras after Queen Diana, so it had the name Dianaras. That one directly there is a birdras because of the shape of the snout. It looks like a bird. Inside here we have the one that looks like a zebra. It's called a zebra mora eel. It's carnivorous in nature. It feeds on meat. So this one is a blue-green chromis and a clinaras. And this one is our rase. The one colored is warase. So cleaners will be following all these other fish to try to clean them. So that their work are like the ones for car wash or the dobbies. We have a sea animal. This is a live thing found in the sea. In SpongeBob, this is Patrick.
Patrick?
For SpongeBob.
Patrick, I thought Patrick is the name of a person.
See, in SpongeBob, the cartoon, this tank is empty. So here at the blue-green chromis, sea animal. When you pass your hands on top of there, you'll be feeling like it's electrocuting you on this white thing. And inside there, that's at the center, it's the mouth. So that one is a Mondras because of the shape of the tail. It looks crescent in shape, so they gave it the name Mondras. This is Queen Coris because it's beautiful in color. Blue-green chromis still.
That's why it's called the queen.
It's Queen Coris. These one are called orange-backed angelfish. Orange-backed angelfish because of their color. They gave it a pretty name because it looks pretty. And rainbow rust.
It's like the same as those ones.
Rainbow rust because it has very many colors.
Okay.
This one, So that's our sea aquarium. We get our waters from Mombasa. We change them after every 4 months.
So you change the water after every 4 months?
So this is the representation, you see. So we tried to capture all methods that are used for fishing. We have this method, we have the basket method, we have drawings of fish that can be found in the coastal area. So we have the whales or the octopus. We have a jellyfish directly there, and a mermaid, which I'm not sure if it's real, and corals around here, and also rocks which can be found in the large mouth. Because of the shape of the mouth, it's large and it's carnivorous. So we feed it with meat. And that's why there is no any other type of fish inside here. And mostly it can't close the mouth, it's still wide open. So this one is called sabaki tilapia. Sabaki tilapia are mouth incubators, so they do incubate their eggs inside their mouth for about 7 to 10 days. So during that time they limit feeding.
Okay.
Here we have the mountain Stargazer mountain catfish, that one directly there. It's called that one because the eyes are placed on top, so they look like they are looking at the stars. And directly that one is a labiobarbus. This is the fish that is eaten by people who are skilled in eating fish because it has very many bones.
Like the Luo people.
Well, the
the Luo people eat up to the head.
That's for sure. So here we have a red-eye labio. Red-eye labio because the iris are kind of reddish when you look them from above. This specific fish is cylindrical in shape. Directly under there is a Lake Victoria squeaker. Lake Victoria squeaker because it produces the squeaking sound.
Okay.
So these ones all are called koi fish. Koi fish is a Japanese word. It's a sign of peace and unity, and also koi fish means thanksgiving. And
Okay.
these fish have not eaten because they are associated to genetic skin diseases.
What is that?
That's a filter.
Okay.
So here we have two types of fish. We have the small tilapias and an aplochromis. Aplochromis is an exotic breed from America. But tilapias are found in Kenya. They almost look the same. That's why we tried to place them in the tank. So you want to be able to see the similarities. Here it's a silver catfish. It's a silver catfish because of the white markings on the body. So the white markings are like silver in color, so it gave the name silver catfish. And a catfish because of whiskers or bubbles that they are in their mouth.
Beautiful.
So that's our aquarium.
We are done. So guys, that is it for today. Thank you so much for the support. I think we have to end this video here. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you so much for the love. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, kindly subscribe, like the video, share, and you can also leave us a comment down below. So thank you so much and see you in my next video. Bye bye.